So dudes, welcome back to the Gregor gaming experience. Ubisoft invited me out to take a look at the new operation featuring Irish operator Thorn and the reworked Outback. Outback is based off of a gas station motel in the Australian Outback. What not a lot of people know is the in-real-life inspiration for the design. Outback takes place after a heated disagreement at the bar over vaccine passports.
For kangaroos, the greatest challenges come from within their own society.
Thorn comes to the game with something that we haven't seen in a while. A new gun. An Uzi chambered for 50 caliber rounds. Any engineers out there that want to let me know how this would work? Let me know. Because I have no idea. The gun's okay. It's got middling rate of fire with a smallish magazine, but the recoil is basically non-existent, so you can at least hit heads with it. Thorns Gadget is an explosive pinecone that she can set and forget. It's basically a proximity mine. It's not too complicated. Get too close to it and a timer activates that will eventually detonate and frag you if you're in its deadly range. At the moment, the timing of it makes it a little difficult to get kills with, but the true power of it comes in hectic pushes with the timer counting down. Comboed up with other CCing or area denial abilities, particularly Malusi's Wumbo combo, since it's so small, you can hide it around corners and random stuff on the map to surprise opponents. Deployed underneath windows with a vault prompt, attackers won't have much of an option besides turning around and shooting it, running forward, and running back outside the building. You can imagine how this can make for some easy kills for defenders.
Hey! Hey!
Oh no.
Oh.
Hey!
Teammates can play off of this thing based off of its sound cue, too.
Ach, my door. You.
Here's an example of what Thorn's Death Pinecone can do when combined with the Malusi Wub.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. You got your first
It's so
track
broken!
skill.
New Outback is very similar to the old Outback in terms of its flow and shape. But the main difference is that
I'm back in fucking Narnia! Oh, there's kangaroos! Yeah, they're bouncing. Boy.
there is more destructibility and points of entry to make it into a siege map and not a CSGO map, which was the problem with the original Outback. The map was too corridor heavy and basically made it impossible to attack effectively. Balance-wise, there's a very, very good change to Finca that I think you guys will probably appreciate. Finca's good now. Finca was already getting a lot better when she had frag grenades and the Gone 6 combined, but now there's basically no downside to bringing her. She has great util, and she can revive herself from down but not out, much like Doc. Finca has gone through quite a glow up over the past year, and it looks like I'll have to update my video from last year discussing this topic. On top of all this, there have been some drastic changes done to the UI to make things a bit easier to understand in terms of what exactly you're doing when it comes to interacting with gadgets. The compass is a lot more noticeable than it used to be as well, because a lot of people weren't really using it. Will people start using it now? Probably not. The look of the menus have also been drastically changed as well. I'm sure there are plenty of people who are going to hate them because change bad. So, good luck to the devs for the Twitter nonsense I'll have to put up with shortly. In terms of the changes to Outback in general, there is a new destructive element to the game that we've never seen before. What looks like tile here is actually destructible material that is extremely resistant to bullets and doesn't tear apart as easily. But when subjected to explosives or stuff like Buck's shotgun, the story is a little bit different.
You see how it's like, it's not wooden, it's fiberglass.
This is really intriguing to me because it looks like this kind of material places an emphasis on using some kind of utility like breaching charges and isn't something that can be shot out easily to make murder holes with. I think this will be interesting in terms of map balance moving forward. I'm curious to see what they do with it. Major map changes include the addition of a reinforceable and breachable wall by the garage entrance. The entrances to the garage itself have been moved closer to the inside of the building. The outside dining area on this side of the map has been converted into an indoor section connecting the yellow part of the map to the restaurant area where Shark is. The map retains the flow of Outback while still feeling like a siege map, and that's really all I wanted. Honestly, this is a pretty bang-up map rework, and I'm happy about what Ubisoft has done here. Here's a change some of you guys might not like. Observation tools for the defenders, if they're placed outside, will run on a 10-second timer before they stop working completely. Yes, that includes Valkyrie cameras. And bulletproof cameras, which I don't know why you would ever do this, but, well, I guess you can't do it anymore. Sorry about that. It's a change that I know a lot of people aren't gonna like, but I think it's something that needed to be done eventually anyway. At the very least, I'm not gonna rage whenever I see a Finca on my team because she's not gonna screw up my recoil.
On your window, bikini.
I got a signal. Oh my god.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I actually had fun playing this version of Outback. If you guys want to see me play on this version of Outback on the test server, check out my Twitch channel. I stream Monday through Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern, Saturdays and Sundays at 1 p.m. Eastern.
Geek, Gregor.